my thoughts on this war in Israel. You know, I was just talking to my mother a second ago, and she said that if I'm against Israel, that I'm going to hell. I don't believe that. And I'm not against Israel. I'm not against anybody. What I'm saying is, like Trump, I just would like to see people stop dying. You know? But okay, well, we got to look at here. We don't got to. You can look at what you want, but I'm just telling you my point of view. And here in this country, we are allowed to express ourselves in our own way. That as long as we don't step on somebody's toes and offend them, if they get offended, oh, then it's the end of the world. There's World War III, and oh my God, I used the wrong pronoun or something. That's just stupid. I mean, it's like, do people not know who they are? Are they really that dumb? Okay, I'm not going there. Alright, but this war, okay, how do we know what's really going on over there? Are we on the lines? Do we really know? No. Okay, now what I've noticed are these HAMAS guys that went over there and they did some fiendish stuff. Evil. But in a war, you do not fight kindness. I mean, you do not fight with kindness. You do not fight with love. You fight with hate in your heart. It's just the way it is, you know. They can say they're doing it for God or whatever, but God don't need nobody dead. If he did, he could just wipe them out himself. He don't need you. Okay? They did this in the fiendish shit, but what caused all of a sudden, I mean, it's not all of a sudden, it happens, but what caused them to really go out and hit Jerusalem like they did and kill the babies and everything? What set them off? You can't tell me they just out of nowhere decided, hey, we're going to go kill some babies. You know, we're going to, you know, it's sad. It's sad, but why did they do it? And that they was not, you cannot tell me that they're all about Islam and stuff like that if they're killing people like it, killing babies. That's not Islamic. It's not anti-Christian, it's anti-Semitism, whatever. Because I don't know anything about Jews. I don't really care. I'm not against nobody. I'm not racist against anybody. But what I'm saying is, why in the hell are these people fighting, claiming that they're fighting for heaven? Why? What did they do to set them off? Like, if they didn't just all of a sudden say, hey, let's go kill some babies, wake up, hey, we ready? Yeah, let's go kill some babies. People don't do like that. The most evil Attila the Hun or nobody's done that. Except God himself. Now you think about it. God himself did this. He killed the firstborn of Egypt. Pharaoh told Moses that the firstborn of his people would be killed. Instead, it reversed. God put it on Egypt and it killed the firstborn of everybody. Not just children, but the firstborn. You know, if you got Abraham over at 900 years old, and you got Isaac and Ishmael, you know, both of them, who was the firstborn? Be Ishmael, you know, so he wouldn't be around no more with God. So God takes them all out, right? So what set God off? He was going to free the Hebrews from Egypt, and Pharaoh was messing with him. Pharaoh wasn't doing what he was saying, and God don't like to be disobeyed. But why did what set them off? What was the biggest thing? Because you can't tell me that Jews are all over there just praying and all in love with God the whole time. There's some evil there too, I promise you. It ain't no picnic, and there ain't everybody just sitting around in synagogues, and is that what they call them? Synagogues with the mosques, or going to church. They're not all going to church all the time. I'm sure they I don't know. I really don't know that much about Israel, but I know what I've been told. And I know that the news is telling us something, but what's really going on? They tell us a lot of stuff about Trump too. They tell us they tell us all our information to keep us scared, make us think it's the end of the world, so we can trust the government more. So we gotta back our government. Well, fuck the government. That's what I say. You know, I don't like the way they do. They're not no kin to me, so the hell with them. You know, but why did they do this? What was the cause? Why aren't they saying it? And why aren't they mentioning the country of Jordan? That's where half of Jerusalem is. And Jordan, they ain't even mentioned Jordan. I ain't heard one newscaster even mention the country of Jordan. Doesn't it seem strange? You know, what in the hell is really going on with Biden making, you know, it's like he's directly been so anti-American ever since he took office. Like he's against us. Is anybody else not seeing this? How long do we got to let a fucking president do this to us? Maybe he got elected, but I don't think he did, because I don't know nobody, no one, excuse me, that will claim that they voted for him. I mean, now it's embarrassing. But, you know, when he first took office, I couldn't find nobody to say they voted for him. His inaugural day, man, I asked around. You know, and I'm around a lot of people. Nobody. Not one. So how do we get this guy after we get Trump? And they're still blaming everything that this guy does on Trump. And he's going to get us all killed. Don't you realize that? He's going to get us all fucking killed.